Hello everyone. It's been like 2 months after my last recent stream. Yeah, it was pretty recent. I had so many problems like with my health as well. As you can hear in my voice as well. Not COVID, don't worry about that. Just it's really powerful fever or flu, how should I call this? No Numi or something like that, so don't worry. It was really persistent, so I couldn't make anything here so far, so... Damn. I thought I'm not gonna survive this or something like that. Oh my god. And I just forgot which was my primary screen here. Wow. And I just need to create a new one so I can make a difference, you know, which one is which. And yeah, the patch notes came out like yesterday, like in the CS ST timeline. It was like around oh yeah, this one here. Okay, like 4 p.m. or 5. Well, no, it was like around in the evening. I don't really remember. Never mind. So we are here with the new patch note, of course, and I am not alone basically because I got my pretty old media player here, so you can hear now the background music while I'm reading the patch notes on this day now. So 2.1. But as you can see, the web page of the mod has been changed drastically, and it looks kinda awesome though. It wasn't really updated since like 2016 maybe, or 2017, I don't really remember. But you can see the new Sigma styled skill trees and such, the new skills here as well. Not the new skills, but with the new and updated skill icons. And hold on a second, I don't really see my stuff here. Alright, let's see the patch notes here first. Oh wait, it wasn't really that yesterday, it was like a day before that day. Okay. A day before yesterday, never mind. So let's see, Media Nixta 2.1.0. Whew. Now I'm kind of curious about this. So, one of the best, in my opinion, now for like testing it down for such build stats, you know. I mean, like if you have a really high mana cost for your build, like as the video were posted on Discord, you could see that the Necromancer were summoning a what the fuck is that? Veil King in town and didn't cost any mana at all, and that's a really awesome thing here. So fix the part that causes soul skill bosses to heal to full life and killing a player using Whirlwind's light skills. I didn't really experience this bug, so I just only played until Hell and Darius, so I need to just make my essence way forward into the end game though. Monsters, not monsters, change durability and ammunition notifications to static HUD display notifications instead of push notifications. That's good. So we can know constantly how our ammunition or durability are currently. Monsters reduce rune drops in locations with rune bias, fasting missiles and Toroja jungles, but increase everywhere else, including progression. So it got balance, okay. Bosses which use to reduce your base block chance will now reduce your maximum block chance instead. That's a much better change, though. So like if you had like 75% and it had like minus 2% base block chance, then it reduced by like 50% chance. Or so or less, I don't know. But it was a really huge nerf to your character if you encounter like with Impale or Astrola, which had this debuff aura, like back in the old Median XL Sigma. Yeah. Remove most superior minions in the story areas. Navi Bale Wave 3 increase frozen apparition Nova damage by 40%, half cast frequency. I don't really remember who the fuck was that in the Bale Wave, so I don't really care. Areas, Chaldean fix some tiles issues and inconsistencies. Act 5 veteran zones reduce experience by 20%. Veteran zones like the Act 5 red portals, maybe, I don't really remember, or the Verstone chamber, like where the Bane Hunters were. Alright, endgame quest, Nephilim Rifts. Try Nephilim will modify several sections of the level. Improve visibility, environmental details. Add these several loot sources. 30% overall gain in enemy spawning areas. Level change version remains unchanged. That's just the average change here, or balancing. Reduce experience and gold drops. Oh yeah. I think Vision is still a really absurd and just a madness of all Ubers so far. But maybe it got changed, I don't know. I didn't play this one either. Like any of these here. I only tried with the Infinite Contraption. And that's all. That's all I did in the last stream though. Never mind. Fasting will slightly increase jewelry shrine drops. Increase frequency of fast specific drops. Okay, Southland increase mob leech resistance. Sapling guard. I don't want to read this up because I don't really know this one, but I'm really sure I want to try this out. And if I heard it, well, it's kinda as powerful as the Labyrinth. Like this one. T10 density increased by 33%. T-drop rate in T9 increased by 33%. Remove guaranteed boss spawner before boss arena in T10. Corrupted Amazon reduce worm shot speed. Endgame dungeons. Inquisitor of the Triad. I don't really know this one either. But I want to get with this one here. Legion of the Damned. Level 1 Twilight Zone accessed by obtaining the Call of the Damned scroll. Random hell only drop. Defeat multiple waves of undead enemies to stop the Necromancer's invasion. Enemies from waves reward you with lots of items and experience. If you want even more and better rewards, you can modify the quest battle with greater difficulty giving better rewards. Charm obtained by defeating all waves can enhance many desirable stats for your character based on your other equipment. That sounds awesome. Like another way to improve your character in a much better way. Like in an offensive way as well. Because if somebody wanna start instantly the level 120 Ubers with like Cubraxis. Now I can wish you good luck here. Or with instantly Dunkirk. No way, no. Don't even start with Dunkirk. That's stupid. Not even with Cubraxis. Evil Destruction. Bale will no longer summon based on the number of units he hits with his attacks. Bale will now summon himself instead of using Storm Cold. On Nightmare only, minions of Destruction will be summoned, increase defy damage by 20%. Ew. Summons himself. But what about the visions? What about the prime evils though? Or the lesser evils as well? So what is this? Increase defy damage? Come on, that's stupid. That's fucking stupid. Okay, Minion of Destruction kinda will make your life in Nightmare. But so far on Nightmare, Bale was fucking hard. Like, it sucked your balls to the grave, like, almost instantly. Stone Cold and Incineration Nova and something like that, you know. Like what Bale used to use were kinda fucking OP. Like with a level 100 character before you wanna pass to health difficulty. And now with Minions of Destruction, oh god. Pouncing on your ass and you'll be punished instantly. Oh god, oh god. Bramtown floor slabs no longer block your path. Thank god. Thank god. Adding new segments. 15% over game in enemy spawning areas. Oh. Still a retarded map here. If they still using Divine Apparition here. Nimir's Life, fully revivified, no longer requires a purifies damage mechanic, now has a 90-second lockout. Reduce density of witches. I'm kinda really interested in this. How this got really changed, like how much magic res and magic flat damage reduction, and so, you know. I hope it won't be that so instant killing bullshit thing. Spiritual Giua, increase delay between next spawns, reduce tornado damage, increase AI delay, reduce tornado damage. That's good, but I think it will still do insignificant damage like instant kill. Harvester Souls no longer requires Purify to be destroyed, no longer spawns with lanterns. Now spawn in the zone instead of Guardians of Giua. Reduce player detection range, greatly increase delay between Phantasm spawns. And Foreign Phantasm now have an actual size and can no longer stack with themselves infinitely. Aha, I know this mechanic. And that's because if somebody of you have ever tried modding Diablo 2, like any of them, in monstat.txt, where you can edit your or create your own monsters as well, there is a column which called base ID, I think, something like that at the beginning, where you can set your monsters actual basic things. Like the ghost, like I'm talking about this one. So they stacks themselves onto each other. The ghosts in Diablo 2 could pass through other mobs as well, not just through like the rivers or through the cages, because they ignored everything with any such of object with which had hitboxes, you know, which the player could get collided with. Now that the ghost would be really a big ass like in the void as well. Now, and so they fixed this one because they changed the base ID of the monsters so they could not stack onto each other. So it will be less annoying and it won't deal like infinite damage to your character in a single frame. So that's a great change here. Okay. That was enough of talking about the modding here, what I got in this experience. Greatly increased attack range. Oh god, what is this? Righteous walking speed. Okay. Now attacks deal half physical damage but have added fire damage. I guess it has like minus 50% fire pierce. Interesting. But it's less annoying if it had still like 100% total physical damage. So because physical damage like in this mod is really hard to be dealt with. Invasion free. I don't really remember this because I didn't try this, so I'll skip this as well. Nephilim's sacrifice. Last zone now opens a permanent portal. Daimos. Health increased by 20%. When the boss takes damage, she now has 1% chance of gaining 100% avoid for 1.18 seconds. Oh god, what is this? And it's on every taking damage proc. So whatever you are dealing with spell, whatever you are dealing with weapon damage, it's inevitable. So the above change reduces the power of skills stacking repeated damage over large duration against the boss, as it will trigger the protection substantially more than any other skills. Fix her summoning skill, occasionally not spawning minions. I think it's talking about the meteor, like it started from the inner zone around her and then the outer zone of the map. I think it caused some problems here. Alright, characters general changes the life scale, killing from vitality. Necros has 50% more life per vitality, but Amazon Sorcerer's Dread Assassin gain quarter of this number, and Barbarian Paladin will gain just 8.33% less. Reduce Mercenary HP by 20% on normal Nightmare. Okay. Amazon increase health per level. Retroactive for with order. Okay. Yes, because if you created an older one but you wanna update this one in the newer patch, it won't get updated because it got leveled up in the older patch, because in the character starting TXT it was set to another value here, so that's why it won't affect your characters in the newer patch. But whenever you create a new one in the new patch, it will affect it only by this stat here. Amazon Javelin throwing animation maximum speed now 7 frames down from 9. Now this is what I wanna try this. How the hell can I increase or decrease the number of frames for certain attacks or cast speeds? I would be really interested in if I could solve this problem. Like with the heat recovery. In my mod it must be fixed. So I wanna improve this here as well. Amazon Javelin attack animation maximum speed now 6 frames down from 7. Divine Affinity gives removed. Bow, barrage, flat amateur damage doubled. Okay. Javelin, here's the big pancake here. Has been completely reworked. Every old skill has been removed. Abyss Crate throws hollow point javelins which split into shrapnel on impact. Deals almost 100% weapon damage and adds flat physical damage. Each javelin splits into 5 projectiles on impact for an extra javelin per 5 base levels. Bonus physical damage increases by 12% per base level. Requires level 1. Maximum base is 25. Okay. It will be interesting. I think it's like the Spore Shot or the Splitter, or what was the name of the other druid bow skill before the updated version of the bow druid now. What I made about the build guide on the forum. Impale, a powerful melee attack exposing your enemy's weakness, requires Abyss Crate. It will be really similar to bow druid now, I can feel it. because it requires a primary skill like Eviscerate, and you're gonna use Impale as the secondary, but it requires the primary skill to spend a secondary skill here, because it locks it out. Deals, oh my god, almost 200% weapon damage and adds physical damage. It scales exponentially with character's level. Insane. Each attack has a chance to expose weakness, reducing your target's physical resist by 30% for 2 seconds. Exposing weakness has chance is 1%. Chances increases by 1% per 2 base levels. Ew. Yeah. So it's a really fucking OP debuff for them. Requires level 10 maximum basis level 25. But it could be it's a curse and not a debuff, so it won't be affecting in the labyrinth. Deadly Dance, passive which adds deadly strike based on a crushing blow, and requires Impale. I'll switch to another music because it was here recently. Okay, Impale is also another secondary primary. What? Insane. Or it just requires like you wanna put in that skill. Oh, I get it now. Oh god, I'm so stupid. Maybe this coffee wasn't enough though. Okay, so it doesn't really require the effect on you, just you gotta put the point in there, that's all. Okay. As 10% of your crushing blood's deadly strike per base level requires level 20 and reduces deadly strike by 1% per base level. Ooh. Scorpion Sting. It's a curary copy or what? Passive which adds physical damage and poison pierce. Oh no, okay. But it will be scaling with curary pretty well. 10% physical damage per base level. 10% poison pierce per base level requires 25. Shield Maiden, passive, which improves your block chance and grants temporary benefits if you have blocked recently with the class shield. Adds a significant amount of flat block to all shields, tapering down with the character level. Minimum bonus is plus 2% if you have blocked with an Amazon class shield. Gain the Shield Maiden buff for 8 seconds. Adds plus 30 block speed to the Shield Maiden buff per base level, requires level 5. That's a good and powerful defensive option here. Second Wind. The Shield Maiden buff also gains life regeneration. Requires 10 points in Shield Maiden. Gain 2% maximum life regeneration. Requires level 20. Elemental Aegis. Also gains Fire Cold and Lightning Absorb. And it's not a flat. And the base is 7%, but I think it will be really nerfed down like 5 or more. Down to the core. Plus 1% per base level, requires level 35. Bulwark. A passive any physical resist. Gain 2% physical res. Passive improving your blocking mastery, requires Bulwark. Your maximum block just cannot be reduced below 50%. Javelin, a passive skill, improving your Javelin damage, requires Paragon. Adds a bonus Javelin physical damage per gem socketed, only active if you have socketed at least 25 gems. That's how much. You have in your weapon, it has 4. You have the shield, it has 4 because it's Amazon if you count it like that. That's 8. Armor with 6, it's 14. Helm, it's 18. Gloves, 22. Boots, 26. Yeah. And we just didn't count with the belt. Just only which has the most sockets here. Bonus is 1% Javelin physical damage per base level per gem. Suck at it. Passive skill, improving your poison damage and defenses. And Noxious Master, I forgot to say its name. 3% movement speed, adds 5% plus 1% phys res. Curary gets 1% damage multiplier, 50% plus 10% base level of your poison life reduction is added as bonus defense. Nice synergization. Take down. Oh my god. My throat. Duration increased by 33%. Great harm fix an issue, causing the skill to do less damage than intended. Should now have significantly better performance versus enemies next to walls. Blood. Damage increased by 10%. Storm. Mana cost per level increased by 14%. Now works with melee devotion. Reward cure, poison life reduction bonus. Now plus 100%, down from 150. Bramta Angry now provides 5% life instead of flat mana. Ninja. Increase movement speed per level from 10% to 15. Psionic. Increase physical damage. Claw, best strike. We saw this one here though, so I'm not gonna cover this again. Lethal incision. Come on, it's still in the morning, so come on, don't throw me like this here. Add the state icon, okay. Beacon, no longer gains velocity per level. I should cook some bacon so I could gain more velocity. Earthshaker Barbarian. Earthquake can no longer be used with elemental weapons. Leap cooldown increased by 1 second. Elementalist Conflux. Skill level scaling effects now capped at level 60. Thunderstorm movement speed bonus. While overloading now plus 6% base level up from. Damage increased by 20%, duration is now 6 seconds, down from 8. New passive skill requires level 70, increases spirit reef duration based on the maximum size of your spirit army. Bonus is 8% per base level for each additional spirit you can summon, maximum base level is 4. Oh. Hold on a second guys, I need some drink here. Maybe I'm gonna make a tea here, so give me like at least a few minutes here. So hold on a second. A minute. Oh god, this is horrible, you know. Like you are talking like constantly and you can just hurt your voice really easily. So well, I decided to not make tea because I could really waste my time in the stream and I could really repel my viewers here, the participants here. I just brought a banana here. Yeah, a banana mumera. Yeah, I'm really sober here in the morning. Just drank coffee here. Oh my god, I can't really open this fucking banana. That's stupid. Banana is fucking OP. Just watch out for that. Oh. That's great. It will improve my throat damage resistance by 100%. Okay. Where was I at? I think I read up Thunderstorm. Movement speed bonus by overloading now plus 6%. Oh yeah. Okay, Shaman. Spirit Reef. Damage increased by 20% duration and 6 seconds down from 8. Spirit Bond. New passive skill. Increases Spirit Reef duration. On the maximum size of your Spirit Army. Bonus is 8% per base level for each additional spirit you can summon. Maximum base level is 4. Druid, remove the Venom Diablo mechanism that made Werewolf and Werewolf morphs be restricted to most AIS. IAS, sorry. Stupid banana just ruins my intelligence. Increased attack speed scanning on weapon which was disguised as Pharaoh speed feature in Midian. This feature was very really unintuitive, making Dream Morphs one of the worst leveling experiences in Medium. That also had negative endgame implication as it would have make weapon selection very one-sided to those with the higher possible attack speed values. Attack speed now behaves like all other trees, refer to the speed curve for new values. Huh. Verber form. Lowest FPA is now 6 with both one-handed or two-handed. The weapon damage modifier increased from 50 to 55. Increased flat damage per level. Bestial potency, life per level. Down from 16. Lowest FPA is now 5. Avoid reduced by 5%. Ew. So like it has 25. It was 30, I guess. Harbinger. Oh, it sounds like really Genshin impactful. Because I recently started playing with Genshin Impact. It's really fucking awesome game. Maybe I'm gonna stream that too as well, because I reached that point that it would worth to stream that. Alright, Harbinger increased weapon damage by 15%. Twisted Claw increased weapon damage. Hollow of the Spirits, okay. Cooldown reduction, 33. Necro General increased health per level. Yeah, the same as I thought here. Innate Band of the Shadows no longer requires a targeting minion. Still can't teleport through walls. Reduced teleport range. Now usable on LMB. LMB. Oh, left mouse button. Okay. Ah, God. That speaker in bombing max level is now 20. Basement health now 30%. Malice Death Ripple. Double Nova density. It will miss enemies in between bone spears. Visually unchanged. Reduce how long it takes until the missile explodes when it doesn't hit an enemy. There you go. Oh my god, this banana is so gorgeous. Ah. There you go. Oh, the music. I forgot the music. Greatly increased main missile collision size. Increased speed and area effects, slightly reduced base damage, Nightwalker, melee skill damage per level increased from 4% to 6. Oh. Maximum skill level is now 15. 100% damage when maxed. Huh. Melee parasite. Weapon damage now 100%. Now properly states 50% physical to magic conversion. Increase leap speed. You can increase the leap speed. Wow. Reaper, new level 25, replaces Veracity. Parasite missile gains area effect. Physical to magic conversion becomes 100%. Max level 1. Blight Descent. New level 35 skill upgrades Angel of Death. A percentage of Angel of Death's damage is added to your weapon after leaping. 5% of Angel of Death's damage gain per base. Well, okay. Adds 5% poison pierce. 1% per base level. I'm gonna drink as well. Oh. Double poison pierce if using a two-handed weapon lasts for 3.5 seconds. Crossbow, flame tail shall replace now an all skill. Oh god, they brought back the buckshot. Now short range, single target attack with stun. Flat fire damage added to attack. Gains 2 shots per base level. It's kinda the same. Now Widowmaker now converts 60% of damage to fire instead of magic. Flat elemental damage is now fire. Totems can now be summoned in town. Oh yeah! Reduce totem attack frequency on normal and hell. Soulbound, reduce spell damage per base level from 5% to 4. Stormite Totem, reduce damage by 10. Summon Blood Scatter no longer requires corpse to summon. Then why did you choose that way to summon from a corpse? Damn. Why you can't be so decisive? Reduce mana cost, increase chance to hit, increase health, green vision, increase crushing blow by 5%, fixed stat and skill description mismatch. Nighthawks, increase early level and late game damage. Reduce mana cost, increase chance to hit. Now trigger the proc on death rather than on attack, allowing them to be effective when over summoned. Huh. Violent Immolation now adds 5% plus 2% that is strike per base level. And Viking as well. No longer adds minion damage to Hawks. Abyss Knight. New Abyss spell deals 50% physical and 50% magic damage, increase base health. Damage and chance to hit. No longer receives damage synergy from Jinn. Oh yes, because they turned into Fizz magic instead of elemental being. Yeah, I get it now. Just enhancement this here. There you go. Chaos Nova, yay. Replaces Abyssal Guard. Passive upgrade that adds a Chaos Nova proc to Abyss Knights and Valking. Nova deals, AoE converted to magic. 10% chance to cast on death works on unresummoned per base level. 0.5% chance to cast on kill per base level. Iron Golem fixed an issue that caused it to have very little attack rating. Metal Solace. Now adds 50 plus 10 life after each kill, which also heals the owner. Oh. Now heals 100% of health 5 seconds faster. Resurgence no longer adds minion avoid, but the health of all summons has been doubled except Jinn. Now gains 2% minion damage per soft point, up from 1%. Minion damage per base point increased from 3% to 10%. Doubled minion attack rating bonus. Max level now 5, down from 25. Reward, simplified skill descriptions. Craven now currently gains 1 projectile per 6 base levels. Roughman shows a passive minion damage boost, now move to Veil King. Increase base deadly strike from 4% to 10. Veil King no longer reduces minion count, no longer considered a special summon, increase attack speed. Now has passive total damage to necromancer minions. Now gains 10% health per point in Blood Skeleton Redundant Death Pact. Currently increases attack rating, reduce mana cost, reduce health, considered it to prevent overflow, but also takes half less damage than before. Jinn, now a special summon can be combined with melee devotion. No longer killable, but max minion count of 1. Increased damage, eruption skill starts at 5 missiles and doesn't increase. Reduce base elemental pierce. Aspects. Fixed bug with the base level bonus giving 3% to all speed instead of intended. 2% movement speed. Yeah, movement speed capped is now 60%. Valiance, movement speed. Warlock Slayer, area of effect increased by 39. Why not 40? Just be accurate. It's so ugly. Damage increased by 10%. Incarnation. Annihilation, cooldown increased by 1 second. Reduce explosion area of effect by 25%. Charge Fire Pierce formula now gains 10% Fire Pierce, plus 1% per character level. This pierce is unlocked by 5% per base level up to base level 20. Combustion, change area bonus to formula to 25% radius. Dragon Bone Armor now gives 1% absorption per 10% physical spell damage, down from 1% per 8%. Dragon's Breath, Dragon Jaws, damage scaling from mana increased by 11%. Damage bonus cap from mana increase to 70%. 700%! Oh. Damage scaling from mana increased by 11. Damage bonus cap from mana increase to 700. Nephilim. Absolution damage reduced by 20. Sorcerer's Poison, Arachnomancy, damage increased by 10%. Melee, Blade Storm, restore all projectile count doubled. And weapon damage on the fire halved. Weapon damage increased by 25%. Fire Havoc now gains a 2% damage multiplier bonus per base level. Cold Glacial Torrent, damage reduced by 10%. Item only skills, ATMG, increased damage. Cyclone cannot be cast on left click. Split Arrow, fixed skill description. Cataclysm, increased minimum damage by 25%. General changes. Elemental tiered weapons, halved damage scaling from attributes. Sacred armor strength requirements increase across the board by 10%. Change was made to increase the secondary benefits of stacking strength. Tiered armor strength requirements have been changed, all based off the value of the second version to achieve a predictable and consistent progression. Follows item power level and progression stage much closer, prevents excessive overgearing at the end of normal difficulty, which leads to face throwing early nightmare content. The strength requirements of the heavier T1 items has dropped significantly, which enables more options at the start of the game. This is above to the secondary benefit of strength builds. Strength scaling is now as follows. T1 is equal with 5% of sacred, 10%, 35 and 70. Blood Skeleton Relic orange text now works. Relic balance changes and fixes. Item designs now additionally requires gold to craft. That's a insane and awesome work here. Increase updated weapon ranges to be more realistic to weapon size. Reduce weapon speed modifier of great axe and giant axe. Crystal sword weapon damage. Weapon speed modifier. Stats child. Movement penalty is now -10. Fix incorrect room content descriptions. Fix shatter the flash proc triggering animations. Jewel crafting greatly simplified the process of making crafted jewels, which still stays as really complicated. Oh, that will be good. Okay. Yeah. They say simplified, but it still remains to me really, really complicated. So I just need to have more research on this. New enter catalyst of jewel crafting drops from Izual on Nightmare. The catalyst must be charged with up to 10 arcane crystals before it can be used. Each crystal provides 5 charges. Crafting jewels is now as simple as cubing a jewel, and the catalyst rune and oil are no longer needed. Rearing the catalyst by itself will allow you to select a different affix. Jewel crafting recipes now have a built-in gold cost, varies per affix. Crafting jewels no longer reduces their item level. Output of crafted jewel is now the same as character level. New recipe allows crafting jewels with additional spell focus. Removed slows attacker, defense and minimum damage recipes. Experience gained rolls now always 1% up from -1 to 1%. Trophies, Carbraxis, replace random reanimate with 5, 10 weapon physical damage. So which is the one which will have reanimate, like none of them? Only the sleep trophy thing? Maybe, I think. Item fixes, Baksha replaced with flame tail shot. Tier units, yeah, poison pierce, iron spiral. Okay, back to the abyss. This is the last one. I'm gonna read it up. Good. Back to the abyss. New sacred unique demon head. It's a SSU. Abyss Knights die after being summoned, enabling a dark chaos normal playstyle. Thunder King of Secheron. Bonus lightning damage increased by 20%, but now only applies if both the sword and items giving lightning shield or skill are equipped. Fire Hydra, Annihilation cooldown reaction now 1 second down from 3. Adjudicator, sorry. Holy Fire bonus now 4.5% of total strength, down from 5. 4-5 strength required to max bonus up from 500. Sentinel's Sorrow. Minion damage now increases spell damage at 50% efficiency. Oh god. I should turn this down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, now also gives -1 to max totems. Cold Blood. Increase attack speed reduced to 25%. I assume remove cold thorns and reanimate now adds person strength. Sash of the Frozen Seas revert the orange text to mana drain Invern Wolf. Asgard's Crystal fully reworked and add the new mana pulse mechanic. Estrian's Citadel. Symphony of Destruction replaced with physical spell damage. Black Sun Spear now adds physical damage, physical magic spell damage, lightning spell damage reduced to 30-40 down from 40-60. Staff of Shadows. It's a binary reference or what? Proc no longer interrupts you. Cascara of the Town. Remove iron spiral, add the spiral dance, replace lightning damage and pierce with magic damage and magic find. Have none in Russia. How the fucking I can spell this? Or pronounce this? Don't care. Flametail proc, level now 20, remove orange text. Hand of Raphma, physical resist per researcher's base, level now 3%. Grim Silhouette, clarify orange text, increase minion damage. Now a gargoyle head. Homunculus, now adds Arachnomancy instead of Thunder God. Added +2 graveyard projectiles. Hero's Fang removed. Symbol reduced rarity and item level to SU. Arrogance now adds 40-50 to all attributes. Natasha's Legacy maximum resistance roll now 3% down from 4. Nimir's Shadow. Increase Flametail proc chance to and level now adds Flametail shot. Sets added a new set for the Arcane Sorceress 3. The old set items will no longer drop. Archangel Dark Angel. What is his creative name, by the way? Seriously? Can't you really create a much better creative name? It's like you're spying the same thing. Now a UN based Necro skills now 3 to 5. So it's not even a Marrow Staff, not even a Raptor Scythe. So it's now a UN. I see. Satanic Mantra, remove minion resist bonus from full set. Archbishop Lazarus, set item level increase from into a SSU type. Oh god, rebalance full set bonus stats. What if Necromancy skills now 2 to 4. Rune words. Now the last one. Hellfire play, innate elemental damage bonus longer scales from vitality or energy. Dawn, vitality bonus reduced from 75% to 35. Neja, attack speed reduced to 25. Artemasia's authority, remove minimum damage and increase maximum damage to compensate. Increase damage gain per thunderclap base, so added thunderstorm on attack proc. Dirge now adds +1 to maximum bear companions. Askai device, physical resistance removed. Javelin on kill proc added. Lunar Fury now works in two-handed swords. Thunder Talons. It has damage increase. Lightning damage per level scaling changed from 25 per level. Oh. Shadow Bite. New throwing knife rune word. Blazing armament. New body armor rune word. Colliding worlds. Elven song. Charge skill replaced by the old skill. Lirani Kane reworked. Old version will no longer work. Treachery. New battle word. Sting. New crossbow rune word. Harmony. New paladin weapon reward. Vortex. New paladin shield reward. Malignant Shard, new Necromancer, Dagger, Rumword. It's over. Maybe I'm gonna try out Necro Summoner, because it seems it's really neat with the new changes here. The Javelin doesn't really satisfies me that much, because I don't know, I'm not really fond of it, the Javelin at all. But now, this time, I can assure you I'm not gonna get bored of this game. I'm not gonna get sick, like now. And so I can spend much more time with playing this game and mod and this content and so on. Just one thing, if nothing motivates me, then I can't do this thing at all. But I'm still doing this as a hobby and not for incoming stuff. Oh god. Oh god. I should have a rest for my throat here. So, the best change here is, I think, the Necro got, but also the Javelin seems to be good as well. But still the Necro, because I'm still a Necro fan here. It is Abyssal change. I'm really looking forward to it. So, okay. Now, I want to talk a little bit about my mod, what I'm making right now. What I did so far is I changed as well the Necromancer. Like, so far I just dealt with the Bone Spear, the Bone skill tree, and the Summoning build. I don't want to tell you what's gonna be changed. It will be revealed in the changelog, but what I can tell you that I'm not using regular skeletons and such. And I had some major reasons why I changed those. Like, I can tell you that I removed 3 useless golems, because I was thinking about those that like fire golem is useless for the Necro. It's just like big mana eater thing, and it doesn't worth the point here. Iron Golem could be good, I think, but the problem is if you die with a absolutely amazing OP and super rare item, then you're fucked up and you cannot make your golem ever great again. And the clay golem. Okay, it's really a simplified version what I chose. It's a really simple and really loved golem, by the way, because it can slow, but that's all you need to do. But I thought that the blood golem could really fit in the Necro's style. Maybe the iron golem too, but you know the fact, I don't wanna copy anything. Like, I don't really want to see any other stuff, so I'm just trying to make my very own stuff. And so I just chose the blood golem. And as for the bone spear skill tree, and as for the poison, but I only chose the bone part. I added a curse. I think I told you about this. A curse which reduces enemy magic resist and slows them as well. So it's really similar to the Decrefy, but it slows them down by only the 50% of the Decrefys. So it doesn't synergize with it, but it only slows only the half effect of it. So, but it will be really effective, and also it will only cost 1 skill point. You don't have to waste any other user's points. It's not like you wanna spend over a Decrefy, because I think it's really useless. Decrefy is enough to put only 1 point, because if you just put more, it won't increase the slow effect or the freeze damage reduction. Only just the duration, but only slightly a bit. But the radius still remains the same. And thus, what I did for this curse is making a large enough, not that much like on level 20 amplified damage, but enough large to curse a mid-large pack. But it has a cooldown as well, and it costs like a bit more mana as well. So yeah. What else still remains? Bone armor will have more physical absorb damage. Yeah. Defense as well. It will have defense, so it will be much more tankier. And also the Necro will have a teleport skill, but it's not like the median has. It's just a simple one. So yeah, and it will have a really super duper high level skill. It will only require to select your target, not your minion, just a mob target, and to teleport over it, and it will have like 15-second cooldown. But as you spend points in it, you can decrease the cooldown like only at 5 seconds, but your cooldown will increase by insignificant amount. So you should be really careful with it. Also, I made at the sorceress the warmth. I made it like nerf down the skill points, but I made the balance so the maximum effect, the mana regeneration, should reach its perfect potential at level 7, like if it would be level 20. So it's been balanced that right way. And also it will give elemental damage reduction or magic damage reduction, if you wanna talk in vanilla language. I created some new units as well. I filled up the missing ones, like the shrunken heads for the Necros, the vents for the sorceress. What else? The throwing items for the barbarian or the Javelin, daggers. I made a few rune words as well, set items. I made a new charm as well. A new map as well. A fucking good map as well. Some new awesome skills. There are some used skills which were present in other mods as well, but I tried to simply make them more simplific. What else then? And the mod will be released in like 2022 March. March on like 25th. So be very well prepared, because it won't be really that easy as you can think. Not harder than Median or Hell Unleashed, but this will be a little bit tough. So it will be just challenging for those if you wanna really enjoy a really new content. Or not just the content, but a new feeling that you're in a different, but in a new, and fighting with new other monsters as well. And with new other bosses, with different and changed AIs, patterns, procs, and with the new map as well. Oh. So yeah, but the problem is I am the only one who makes this mod, so I have no helpers or testers or something like those people, you know, which could help in the speeding up the process of doing the big project here. So, but I think it will be only possibility if it came to release. But if I'm gonna do the 1.1 version of it, then I will hire some of you if you really want to test it out. If you would have some problems, that you could send me a Discord message or email, something like that, you know, and then I'll be fixing it right away. Or if you have some awesome suggestions to like be added or implemented in the game, then feel free to ask me. Like in the upcoming patch as well. Whew. Okay, I think that's it. This is what I wanted to tell you. If you have something to say, then you can do it like within 2 minutes. Maybe I'm gonna tell you about one thing about the mod. I'm not really sure. Maybe I missed something here. I think I told you that the egg bosses will have minions. Like basic minions, but it won't summon them. Like a tougher one than the normal enemies around the map. Egg bosses won't have that 300% damage against anything else except your character, because that's a really stupid thing here, I think. Because like Diablo, if you are with a skeleton army Necro summoner, you know, then it will just suck your balls to the core, so... yeah, or with Mephisto, if it's gonna cast a lightning or chain lightning or something like that, anything could happen here, so it would be a really tough battle with him as well. Yeah, I'm still replacing and creating new skills here, but I'm also keeping some old ones as well, but balancing them in a better way, adding some good and awesome simple benefits from skills. I'm also making gems, which could also give elemental resist if you socket it in certain items, like in swords or armor pieces, also in rings, because maybe I'm gonna make a way that you can socket it into your jewelry as well, because Ziel was possible to make this possible. Just checking out, it's not that loud. I'm turning this down. What was I saying? I forgot it already. The mobs will have a text which says which is resisted or absorbed. I would say resisted by the certain elemental damage. Like the fallen will be resisted by the fire. So it resists the fire damage by like a few percent, but only against that elemental damage. But on normal Nightmare Hell, the fallen skill will be here. As for the absorb or resist, like 1, 15 and 30 as for the normal monsters. As for the super uniques and bosses, it will be like 15, 30 and 50. So yeah, it will be kind of interesting, I think. Yeah. And some procs as well. So as you progress on the difficulties, you will witness that some of the mobs will have strange procs or auras. Like the Fallen Shaman does not have any procs, But on Nightmare it will have a conviction aura. It's just an example, but it doesn't present in my mod, so it's not a spoiler at all. And if it has a conviction, then on Nightmare we'll also have like firewall on struck, plus with the conviction. So like, yeah, it will be much harder to defeat those enemies with such procs as well. Yeah, okay. That's all I wanted to say about my mod and also about the patch notes. So today I'm gonna streaming. I think it will be starting on or at 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. Yeah, 9 p.m. according to my CSST timeline. Alright, so thanks for watching and thanks for your joining here, and I'll see you in the 2 days streaming, and yeah, don't get sick, just take care of yourselves, and like, I don't know, just don't get so jerk, you know, to get sick like me, so yeah. Alright, see you next time, or next time today. See ya.